Hey challengers, I just wanted to do a quick video because I was thinking about this weekend and I was really sad also that's our last day. I feel like these 5 days just flew by, but I just wanted to share something that I only recently have come to the conclusion of that's really helped me, and that was, you know, the old me would have been like, gosh, it's a 3-day weekend, it's Memorial Day weekend, I totally deserve to just like splurge, and then like I'll be better on Tuesday, like I can just have this weekend to eat whatever I want, and then on Tuesday I'll get back on track. Well, what I was finding was like every weekend or maybe even every 2 to 3 weeks, I had a good excuse that I deserved to indulge. Like it was somebody's birthday, it was a weekend, it was date night, and what I realized when I was tracking it was that I was sabotaging myself, and that, you know what, life is always gonna have quote unquote good reasons to cheat. And you know, I used to also be in the mindset that, you know, it's not fair. Like everybody else is eating ice cream, everybody else is, you know, eating whatever they want. Like it's not fair that I have to deprive myself. Like it's not fair that, you know, I can't eat that piece of bread or I can't have that cupcake. And you know what? I was like, well, light bulb went off. Duh, of course I'm gonna feel like resentful if that's how I'm talking to myself. So what I started doing was just telling myself, you know what? I was made for more. I am worth it. And not having that piece of bread, I need to be proud because I was made for more. You know what? And by not eating that piece of bread, I am taking care of myself. And what a privilege that I can, you know, exercise this muscle of self-control and getting better. And I know that it's just a great thing that I even have that choice, you know, that I'm doing this for me. And you know what, like my sister said the other day, and I always learn from her, so I'm just going to share this with you too. It's about direction, not speed. So like I said at the beginning of this, it's not like you're going to be a perfect clean eater by the end of this week, by today, obviously. I'm not either. But you're going to be better than you were, and that's all that counts. So, you know, I was thinking about this weekend and people that are going on vacation or out of town, and I know that you're like, oh, like I can't be part of a challenge or I can't be eating clean. I'm on vacation. That's not fair. I want you to just do small things. So I was thinking about it for myself even, because I feel like when you go small and you go slow, it's going to be something that it doesn't feel like that big of a deal because it's not that big of a change. And then over time, you just incorporate more little changes. And like I'm so much farther along a year and a half later into my journey than I was at the beginning. And it's made a difference. But if I had and I've done it in the past where I've crash dieted and given up everything all at once, and I of course like yo-yo back and forth because I get to that point where I'm like, this is not fair, and I just totally go back to what I did before. So what's really worked for me in terms of like getting better a little bit at a time is, you know, well, I'm just not gonna have bread at breakfast and lunch, but I can have a dinner, I can have a, you know, bread with dinner. And then, you know, little things like that. Even, you know, yesterday where like, you know, my Achilles heel is my parents' house. They always have just like delicious, good food everywhere. And the old me would be like gorging myself on, oh God, I just had ice cream and a milkshake. Oh, they have cookies. My mom just made homemade cookies. Oh, it's so good. Oh, they have leftovers from yesterday. I'm going to heat those up. And I just would keep eating. And then in my head, I'd be like, well, it doesn't matter. I don't have any self-control. Like, you know, I've already, you know, this night is already blown anyways. I already had ice cream. I might as well just eat the cookie. And then like, you know, I'll just be better in the morning. And then I had to catch myself and just be like, wait, like, and I started just being like, what are you doing? Like, you know, you do have self-control. Back away from the kitchen. Just take baby steps back. Close the fridge. You know, you are strong. Raina, you can just stop eating right now and get back on the healthy wagon, and you will be so much better off. And so that's what I did last night. You know, it wasn't that bad. I just had like a blueberry muffin and some peanut butter pretzels. And then like I was going to be like, oh my gosh, I've already cheated. Like I should just let myself, you know, eat whatever. And then I was like, wait a second. That's not true. that's total lie. And that's also what's really helped me is remember this, whatever you tell yourself when you want to cheat or you want to skip that workout is a complete and utter lie. It really is. You know, if you say, oh, I don't have any self-control, like this is too hard for me, that's a lie. You know what? And whatever you say to yourself is what's going to happen. So you have to just be like, that's not true. That's a lie, Raina. You know, that's a lie. You know, I am strong enough. I can back away from the kitchen. I can close the pantry. I can close the freezer. And I can just walk away and I can be better when I think about it. When I just stop and think, I can be better. And so I know that was kind of a little bit all over the place, but I hope that helps you this weekend, because I don't want you to think of it like you're being deprived or it's not fair. It's a privilege, and it doesn't have to be a big change. It can just be like, you know what, I'm gonna eat only half of that ice cream and not the whole thing. And then what I want you to do at the end, which I know is always hard because you're like, God, I ate ice cream, like I'm so bad. Don't say that. Don't say, I'm a little bunny and I get better every day. And I did a good thing today because I only ate half the bowl. Great job. Pat myself on the back. I'm getting better every day. And that's what I want you to say instead of, gosh, I can't believe I ate ice cream. You just say, I ate less than I would have before. You know, it's all about direction, not speed. It's not a sprint. I just have to tiptoe in the right direction and I will get there. So I hope that helps you. It's been such a pleasure. I hope that some of you continue the journey with me next month. I'm getting really excited about what I'm going to put together. And I want you to remember that it's not about being perfect for 30 days. Because honestly, even I'm not. It's just about being better than you would have before. And I feel like we get better when we're together, when we support each other, and when we have each other to inspire us. You inspire me every day. And it's been an absolute blessing and a privilege to be with you these last 5 days. You have no idea how happy you've all made me. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you around Facebook. See ya.